We have always heard about broken characters in games, whether it's Smash Bros, fighterz, Ninja Storm, and even in our own game Apex Legends. But we rarely hear of characters in game who are balanced to the T since their introduction to the game. But Apex has their own well balanced, or should I say, the most balanced legend in Apex history, and that would be Bangalore, a legend who has remained untouched for most of her history in the Apex games, until recently, where she did receive a slight nerf because of the hike in her pick rate due to Pro League. But what about her kit is so special that led the Apex community, for what we know it is, to not complain about your kit? With Bangalore, you're getting one of the most powerful and well balanced kits in Apex Legends. Let's start this off with your tactical, your smoke launcher, which allows you to deploy a thick layer of smoke where you want. This ability alone is one of Bangalore's spelling grace. Her ability to block line of sight on her and also the enemy team, which gives you an impromptu cover in open areas, and also creates visual clutter for the enemy team to block LOS on and their team. This smoke can be used for many different scenarios when used by a really good Bangalore player who plays with their team. Bangalore's smokes can be countered by many different abilities and items in the game. The Digithread can be used to see through Bangalore's smoke regardless of it being friend or foe, because Bangalore also cannot see through her own smoke and needs a Digithread as well to see through it. Scan Legends can also see through her smoke, and this includes all of them. The entire Recon class can scan through her smoke. Her smokes can be really powerful or really bad. Depending on the situation at hand, they can be a saving grace or a nightmare depending on how good the Bangalore is. Another really good part of her kit is her ultimate, which allows you to create space and ward off enemy pushes on your team. Due to the nature of the ultimate and the amount of space it takes up on the area when used, the ultimate itself is great for pushing teams back, but can also be great for making pushes as well, because even though you will get stunned if you get hit by your own teammate's Bangalore ult, it still creates an opportunity for your team to advance off their ult. But the ult can easily be waited out by the enemy team and also can just not choose to push into the ult. You can also time the ult explosions, because the first row of missiles are always the first to explode, and if you've already made a good distance away from the first row and still are advancing onto that enemy Bangalore, you're good to go. The ult is really hit or miss, but is really great for these scenarios just like her smoke, and really versatile if used correctly. The most powerful version of this ultimate comes in late games when teams are close together and less space is available for teams to avoid the ult. With just these examples, you can see how the team at Respawn made a very powerful legend, but also a well balanced one as well. There are countermeasures in the game against Bangalore, but there are also a lot of opportunities to show off her true strength.